Hello, y'all! Today is a very important day since looking at the day right now is January 3rd. But it's also the most important day of my channel because this will be the first ever YouTube video I'm ever going to be publishing, and hopefully many more. In case you guys should know why you should watch me, why you should watch this 20-year-old Mexican American born in California. What do I entail? What do I bring to y'all? I'm a full-time student, third year in community college, 20 years old. I'm currently going to be transferring to not another community college, but a university sometime in the near future. Hopefully you guys can check that out. But I'm also a part-time employee where I worked at this company since 14. I've been working there for about 3 years, and including COVID years, which we're not going to mention in this video because, again, it's just a whole hassle as to how that influenced my life. I know people hate to bring it up, but it is what it is. But I'm also going to be telling y'all of my journey to Japan. For 2 weeks, I will be going there. January 7th to January 21st. It's going to be a very long journey. I've never been to any other country apart from Mexico, which my parents are from, by the way. I've never been to any other country where it's a 14-hour flight to reach to. So hopefully with that experience and, a year's worth of preparation, I'm built to, stand the tests of time and enjoy my journey to a country where I don't know the language of. But you must be thinking, Wampa, what is your channel about? What is it going to portray? And I'm going to be telling you this right off the bat. It's going to be vlogs, it's going to be reactions, and it's going to be just about my life, bro. Because with the vlogs, bro, I'm not going to miss Japan. In terms of recording all of it with, reason. I'm not going to record the geishas unlike my tourists out there from the US or the UK. I'm going to maintain their boundaries and any kind of respect that I have for the culture. I'm just going to be vlogging some of the experiences. They're going to be very interesting. Again, I've planned for a year's worth of a trip to see, or for you guys to see. And in terms of the reactions, I will tell you this: One Piece was the first anime I've ever watched. It wasn't Naruto, it wasn't Bleach, it was the GOAT One Piece. So with that being said, I'm going to be reacting to a bunch of other anime that I have watched is Attack on Titan and Evangelion. Those two are pretty good, but I haven't watched any other anime. And I know Demon Slayer and JJK and Dr. Stone, all those animes are pretty good. I haven't gotten a chance to watch them because, again, being a full-time student, part-time employee, and planning this trip for Japan, bro, I do not want this to go to waste. But I will catch up to those when I do return. Now I'm going to say something right off the bat. What I'm going to say next, I'm just going to describe it as just let it marinate, let it cook. But now would be a good time to like, comment, and subscribe about, the whole experience that I'm going to be telling y'all. So hopefully you continue to stick around because there's more stuff like this in the near future. But anyways, back to the video. However, with One Piece being the first anime I've ever watched, it taught me lots of things. And one of the main takeaways I took from the themes was the importance of dreams. The dreams in that show mean a lot to the characters. And for me, I didn't really have that. Because, if I can show it right here, I had a cap about Zoro saying nothing happened in those 4 years. Bro, my mind went blank after 4 years. Like after graduation, it just went downhill. I worked 2 jobs. They weren't fun, and I was being a full-time student, which definitely took a toll on me. It sucked. It definitely sucked because I had to figure things out on my own, and I just had no motivation to keep going. Like, even though I have parents that work hella hard, it just sucked because, again, I just didn't really feel the need to just continue onwards, and it was brutal. It was brutal. But all that changed on January 16th, where I decided to post a video on TikTok. Not thinking much of it because many people despised of it at the time, a year ago from now. But I turned it into something good, where I detailed my experiences previously, as I mentioned. However, I made something good out of it because I was in the midst of not knowing what to do. And luckily, I had support. I had family and friends really reach out to me because I didn't either help. And I had reached out to them in a way that I've never done before. And that really tapped my inner self. Just because it made me realize that I do have a lot of support. And I want to have a lot of support from a lot of people. And what better way to do it than make relatable content? And with that relatable content, I also took it upon myself to be the best version as I can to this day. And as I progressively tried the best to be my better self physically, mentally, and spiritually, I worked my butt off with those 3 in mind. Granted, I'm not the most athletic, I'm not the most in touch with my religion, but I did manage to make progress. And with that progress, I continued to go through school. I decided to leave the other job and decided to mostly be a part-time at one specific job. And that really motivated me to fully have a grasp of me overworking myself at my fullest capacity. And as I continue to trudge on, months turn, months to months, I found it within myself that in that time frame, I kept on thinking about reward. And what better way to reward myself than to go to Japan? And with all the stuff I've been through, with all the dedication I had into going to office hours for my professor for coding, going to the gym, overgoing the 50-hour limit in my, class for gym, and putting in as many hours as I can at work, by going to class right after, it was pretty fatiguing on my body. But then again, the mindset of Japan, bro, like going to a destination I've never been to in my life, it made me all the more willing. It made me be complacent with myself. Because I quite literally tried my best to put like cherries that I'm supposed to reach. And now I'm confident that I've been putting in the work. I put in the work to get to this point of time where I am now going to Japan for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks I will be going to Japan, and I want all of you guys, whoever sees this video, to be inspired by what I'm going to be doing. Because a couple years ago, I would not have been at this point in my life. I would not have even been here. And for me to now go to a location and say I earned it instead of paying my way through, it just changes your mentality completely. And hopefully all of you guys, all of you lovely people, will watch my journey as I venture to Japan from Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and back to Tokyo in 2 weeks, January 7th, January 21st. I hope all of you guys can enjoy it. The ride is definitely going to be there. I hope you guys don't miss it. I wouldn't, but hopefully you guys stick around, because I'm not leaving. I'll try my very best to be consistent with the uploads, and I'll try my damn best to still be the better version of myself I can be. And I want you all to be inspired by what I've said today, because this ain't no just regular trip to Japan. We're going to Japan in January. Sayonara! I'll see you guys around. Take care. Take care.